As Germany prepares to face Ivory Coast in this crucial Group E clash, the tactical question looms. Can Germany's structured approach neutralize the dynamic attacking threat posed by Ivory Coast? This fixture is pivotal, as both teams vie for crucial points to secure progression in the World Cup. Germany is likely to adopt a 4-2-3-1 shape, with Joshua Kimmich and Leon Goretzka anchoring the midfield, providing both defensive stability and attacking support. Expect Ivory Coast to line up in a 4-3-3 formation, with Wilfried Zaha and Nicolas Pepe flanking Sebastian Haller, aiming to exploit the spaces left by Germany's fullbacks. Pressing will be key. Germany may look to trigger their press when Ivory Coast center-backs are in possession, while Ivory Coast could target Kimmich, who can be pressed into mistakes. Transition risks are significant for both sides. Germany's high line could be vulnerable to quick counterattacks from Ivory Coast, particularly through the pace of Zaha and Pepe. In midfield, the battle between Kimmich and Franck Kessié will be crucial, as Kessié's physicality to disrupt Germany's rhythm. The wide areas will also be a focal point, with Germany's fullbacks likely to push forward, potentially leaving gaps for Ivory Coast to exploit. Set pieces could provide an edge for both teams. Germany's height advantage could be a factor, while Ivory Coast's aerial prowess, especially from Haller, poses a significant threat. Given the tactical nuances, I predict a closely contested match, with a final score of 2-1 in favor of Germany. As we look forward to this encounter, which team do you believe will dominate the midfield battle? Which team will dominate the midfield battle? The key tactical question is how Germany control possession against Ivory Coast's defensive shape. Germany must avoid forcing the final pass too early, because that creates transition moments for Ivory Coast. For Ivory Coast, the priority is compact spacing between midfield and defense, then quick release into wide areas when the ball turns over. The first pressing trigger will come when either center-back receives with a closed body shape. That is when the nearest forward can lock the ball to one side. Midfield control should decide the rhythm. If Germany wins second balls and recycle quickly, they can pin Ivory Coast back. If Ivory Coast break that first line, the match becomes far more open. Set pieces also matter. In a tight World Cup group match, one corner, one blocked clearance, or one mismatch at the back post can completely change the game state. My prediction is a narrow game, but the side that controls the first pass after transition should control the final result. Which team will dominate the midfield battle?